Hey guys, I'm the Lockpicking Patrolman, and today is the day. Today's the day that I'm going to pick this Medeco kick cylinder on camera. Bill Bacardi sent me this lock along with a number of other amazing high security locks in his subscriber appreciation giveaway. And the other night I was able to pick this Medeco open, and it was really a surprise, but I think that I did sort of get lucky. The vertical bitting on this key, you can see, is pretty impressive, with a bunch of highs and lows and some more highs. But the rotational bitting on it, if I can get the camera to focus, there we go, you can see isn't really that bad. We have horizontal cuts all going this direction, the whole key except for pin number 1, which goes the opposite direction. So I think that allows me to set the rotation of the pins fairly easy, and then after that it's just a matter of picking the key pins to the correct height. So anyway, let me get this key clamped up in the, or this lock clamped up in the vise, and we'll go to picking. Be right back. Alright guys, you can see we've got this Medeco kick cylinder clamped up in the vise. Again, here's the key. Works perfect, as you would expect. And I'm going to use this Southward Max pick. I think this is a number 6. And we're going to scrub it out just a little bit first. And I'm going to pick it counter or anti-clockwise to make that sidebar bind first instead of the pins. And what I'm going to do is go all the way to the back and angle my pick sort of this way and just sort of try to rake some of these pins into the proper position. Okay. And I'm going to do that until I feel kind of a false set. One is actually bound right now, so I'm going to try to lift up on 1. Got a small click, and the core's turned just a little bit. Okay, back here on 3. I think it was 3. 4, 5 feels solid. 1 is still set. 2. Okay. I think I touched 2. Let's try 3 again. Okay, just dropped several pins. Okay, let's reset 1. 2. Okay, 4 is loose. Okay, got a click out of 5. Let's go back to 1. Okay, clicked 1, went into a deeper false set. Okay, I think we're on 3. Yep, counter rotation on 3. Ha! And we're open. Cool. Sweet. All right. Now let's see if we can get this carefully gutted. And this is just awesome. The other night, whenever I got this picked for the first time, first thing I did was snap a picture of the turned core. Some of you may have seen that on my Twitter feed, but I sent that first to Bill Bacardi, and it was just awesome. I was so excited. Let's see if we get these screws out here. I've been wanting to pick one of these for probably almost a year now. A Medeco and M-Heart are both sort of on my bucket list, so to speak, as far as picking. Okay, we're still picked there. Just want to make sure I hadn't locked it up. I didn't think so, but we'll get this tailpiece off. The multi-lock that I picked out of Bill's package the other day, that was actually pretty surprising. The second multi-lock that he included in the package was, well, it still is giving me a hard time. Not giving me much feedback, actually. So, hopefully, maybe soon. Alright, we'll get this turned that way. Alright, the sidebar is going to be towards me. Key pins away from me. Want to hold on to that spring-loaded sidebar. Okay. Very cool. We'll bring everything right down here. Let's get this guy out. Alright. There you can see the sidebar with the little finger pins and the two springs. I know Rookie Lock, I watched his video a couple times before doing the video on this one, and he mentioned having to do the carpet crawl for several hours to get to find springs that had jumped out and run away. I've done that too. My carpet is brass colored, so finding things is just about impossible in here. Okay, let's get 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, very, very cool. Set the core over here with the plug. And we'll get these driver pins out of here. And I'll make sure to get the springs out if they decide to come out. I've learned not to force springs. If they don't want to come out, I just sort of leave them in there. Okay, standard anti-drill in 1, mushroom in 2. Another very cool copper spring. Okay, 3 is another shorter anti-drill pin. Okay, and 4 popped out on me. Let's grab these springs. You know what, I'm going to leave those springs for just a little bit. Go ahead and grab 5, which is a mushroom. Okay. It's very cool to see in these higher security locks that they balance the pin stacks, which is basically just making that the total sum lengths of the driver and key pins are equal. Here's the rest of our springs, and basically what that does is just makes your key work a lot easier, a lot smoother. Okay, here's the core, and I will give you guys a close-up of everything. And again, I want to thank Bill Bacardi for giving me this lock. It's very, very cool. And you can see on these pins the groove on the side, if I can do that without shaking the camera. Okay, there's the grooves for the sidebar there. And here. There and there. Okay. Alright, but Bill, thank you again for giving me this lock and the other Medeco. and all the other awesome locks that you sent with it. And everybody, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all your kind comments on Twitter, where I posted the picture of this lock when I got it picked. And everybody, please, if you have any comments or questions, leave them below. And thank you for stopping by. Have fun picking and stay out of trouble. We'll see you next time.